Hey guys, and welcome to Coach Castle's Live. I know this month I missed 2 days. I apologize again. The 2 days I missed, one was because I was doing some stuff for my back tattoo, and then the other one was because I was sick. And wouldn't you know it, I'm actually feeling pretty sick again today. So I'm going to try to keep this one about 30 minutes. Sorry again, but I do have to rest. I'm very tired, got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of projects in the works. I got a bunch of different video series for YouTube coming up. I got a bunch of fun podcast guests coming. I'm, of course, finishing my new book. This is the food explanation and 10-step process to achieving a perfect diet. And you just kind of take each step as it comes. Each step is thoroughly explained. To just kind of start off, real simple on a calorie deficit, then a calorie deficit with enough protein, then a calorie deficit with enough protein, enough fats, enough carbohydrates, etc., etc., etc. As you go up the hierarchy of diets, each step you take as long as you want before you move on to the next. Each step is thoroughly explained in detail, everything you have to know, summarized, but not, complicated. As always, I take all the complicated stuff and simplify it down for you. Of course, I would, as always, urge you guys to check out my Etsy store. The link is in the description below. There you'll find all my other books, tools, articles, and stuff. It's all dirt cheap digital downloads and stuff. Just check it out. A reminder, if you guys have questions and you don't see me on live or whatever, you can always just email me. I get emails, I don't even know how many, every day from you guys. Those of you who don't know, just again, feel free to email me, but just please remember this is a business. I am a coach, so don't be what I call an asshole, which is where you're emailing me every single day, questions and questions and questions and questions, because that is a little bit rude to my profession. I don't mind answering a few questions here and there, but I'm not going to be giving out free plans, and that's a little bit excessive, guys. So nobody does that, including me. You can, of course, buy them for $5 on my Etsy store or whatever. But anyways, so that's what's been going on. Coming up, I have another book I'll be working on once I finish this one. I'll talk to you more about that in a little bit. But this is going to be a really fun one. I'm excited to write this for a while, just as I'm excited to write all of my books, but you can only write so fast. So who knows how many books I'll have when I'm done, but yeah, quite a few, I think. I really enjoy writing, and of course, narcissistically, I think I'm getting a little bit better at it anyways, a little bit more interesting and engaging to read. I'm getting better at simplifying and the pictures and stuff as you do these things. Moving forward, everybody, just in case you didn't know, I have started the new series, which I told you I'd be starting the last time we did the Sunday Live, which is basically it's an exercise library. So any exercise you guys might want to know is going to be there, but here's the catch. All of the exercises that I'm putting in this exercise library, there's going to be a capping point. There's going to be a point where no more exercises go into this exercise library. And the reason for that is very simple. There's only so many good exercises. So every exercise which gets put in the exercise library, doesn't matter if it's a dumbbell, a cable, body weight, standing, sitting, lying down, whatever it may be, it is a biomechanically perfect version of that exercise, which means it's the most effective version that you can be doing, which is why I won't be doing, more than one kind of body weight exercise for every exercise, more than one dumbbell version for every exercise. Some exercises might have a couple different cable versions, of course, because cable, you can, redirect gravity anywhere that you want it. But with dumbbells and body weight, there's only going to be a single perfect exercise. I mean, the only catch would be, I guess, single limb or double limb. That's about it, though. But again, there's not going to be that many exercises. And I'm sure you guys have been commenting on all of these videos and stuff, but I would like to remind everybody, I don't really read the comments and I don't reply to them. It's nothing personal. It's not against you guys. I obviously love you guys. I have a lot of respect for you guys. Anybody who follows my channel and is doing the best that they can to become a better version of themselves, you have my full support. But that doesn't mean I'm going to dig through all the comments and waste my time replying to everybody. If you guys are serious about getting something done, you'll get it done. If you're serious about getting an answer from me, you'll email me. It's not that hard. It's in the description. If you're very serious about changing your life, you'll contact me for coaching. I mean, whatever, guys. You all know. You decide how serious you are when you do something. You decide if you're going to go full throttle or you're going to half-ass it. And pretty much, as you all know, I say it all the time, but you only get exactly what you work for and nothing else. Nobody's just going to come and hand you shit just because. And even if they did, it would be worthless to you because you didn't earn it and you don't know how to use it. This is why most, lottery winners, for example, end up drug addicts and homeless within a year. It's because they didn't earn the money. They don't know how to manage it. They don't understand these basic principles. Even if somebody gave me my perfect company that I want to build and they handed it to me tomorrow with $1 million, I would probably fuck it up because I didn't earn it. I don't know how to run it. I didn't go through the process and the necessary steps. So you guys all have to go through these steps. Everybody's got to bleed the same. We all got to pay our dues. Everybody pays your dues. You don't get out of it. You don't get to short step. You don't get to take big steps over other things. Everybody's got to go in order. And just like you guys, I have dozens of things which I have to study and work on for my own personal benefit on a daily basis. Things I have to do to overcome my mental illnesses, to overcome my physical, injuries and things that I've had over the years, things that I have to do on a daily basis to make myself a better human. There's no exceptions to this rule. For every level, there is a new devil. It doesn't matter who in the world you are, you should be trying to become better, and you have to pay your dues, which means you got to do the work. So you guys, the reason I have this YouTube channel and I write my books and all these tools and everything, I put them up there for everybody, is so you all have access to all of this amazing information, which, by the way, is perfect information, which is why I put it here. There is no better information. You will not find better information online. That's why I take all of my time, all of my studies, all of my research. I work very hard to simplify it down and to put it in these very simple videos for you. The issue is most of you, I'm finding, are overcomplicating, overthinking, overanalyzing things. I mean, I tell you guys, do your own research, ask your own questions and stuff, but when I'll put up a video demonstrating, unapologetically and non-debatably why an exercise is best, and then you guys put in the comments below, this is, blankety blank, this isn't true, this doesn't make sense, what about squats, what about deadlifts? I mean, this is just, it's a complete and utter lack of understanding. It's ignorance, it's overthinking, I'm not quite sure what it is, but you guys got to understand, there's information which is true, and when I say true, I mean it's true for everyone in the world as it is reality. This is information, this is physics. This is science, this is chemistry, these are indisputable, non-debatable things. And when I say something and I explain it in this way, it's non-debatable. The only debate at this point is if you want to do something less efficient, if you want to do something that will be damaging you and producing less effective results. That's the only difference. There's a million articles. There's a million things I could get into. I don't ever bother quoting studies because whenever I say something, there's usually ridiculous amounts of evidence to back it up. I mean, one of my books, I actually went ahead and cited all the studies, and I ended up having 12 pages of citations, even though it was the smallest possible font. So, I mean, it's just a little bit unnecessary in some cases, guys. I still don't have any questions, so I do apologize. I'm just kind of rambling here. I just got one question come in. Hey, Coach, thanks for the exercise video per each muscle. How do you get your workouts in only 20 minutes? Are you doing HIIT? Are you skipping warm-ups and rest between sets? Oh, that's a good question. I get that asked all the time. My workouts are 20 minutes at the most. They might be 30 minutes depending on, I guess, what the workout is for the day. But my arm day and my leg day, those are at the most 25 minutes. My core day might sometimes go up to 30 minutes. No, I don't do a warm-up. That's because I don't need a warm-up. My first set is usually 20 or 30 reps, and it's very close to a failure. So that is my warm-up. My second set, it's the same thing. It'll be 20, 25 reps. My third set will be 20, 25 reps. I don't take breaks in between sets. I have no reason to. So for example, if I'm doing arm day, I train my bicep, and then the next second I train my tricep, and then the next second I train my lateral deltoid. The next second I train my rear deltoid. The next second I train my front deltoid. I do set. I have absolutely no idea why anybody would take a break in between those sets. Muscle glucose is isolated to the muscle. So what I do to my bicep has zero impact on what I do to my tricep. What I do to my tricep has zero impact on what I do to my front delt, etc. The only time this matters is if you're doing stupid, inefficient movements that target multiple muscle groups at a time, in which case you shouldn't be doing it anyway, though. I wouldn't even be talking to you because you're already training like an idiot. But if you're doing muscle movements, let's just say, which are perfect and isolate the muscle, you just completely burn out that muscle group. So I take biceps to very close to failure, 2 to 3 reps in reserve. And then I just grab a cable and I start doing the triceps. And then I grab a cable and I move the position and I do rear deltoids. And I just go through. I could probably go faster. I mean, it's not like I rush my workouts. I'm not in there, but I walk in the gym. I get my setup done. Takes me maybe a minute to set up my gym. And then I do my workout. And my workout is just back-to-back movements. And then I shower and I'm done. And it's been less than 30 minutes start to finish. I'm not rushing. I'm not in there like, I have to go as fast as possible. I'm just doing exercise after exercise. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. For leg day, for example, leg day is 6 movements, quads, well, you guys know, it's 6 movements. Each movement for each limb is going to take me 1 to 2 minutes. And if I do 3 sets, and there's no time in between, I mean, you guys do the math. The main thing with people is they're moving inefficiently. They don't have a plan in the gym. They think they have to take breaks. They're training with the wrong stimulus. They're not training till failure. They're training completely to failure. And then their central nervous system is trashed. They're doing ineffective movements. I mean, there's lots of reasons, but I don't see any reason whatsoever why your workout should be more than 30 minutes unless you're a complete novice, you're not comfortable with the movements, or, I mean, you have some form of a handicap. Maybe you're missing a leg or something. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason why anybody's workout should be more than 30 minutes, provided they are biomechanically sound, they're doing the movements with the correct, everything. Then they're in, they're out. A lot of my clients in the beginning, when they start working out at home, I know it takes them a little while to set up their whatever they may be doing, whatever system they have. Take them 5 minutes to set up, maybe take them a little while to get focused in. They're not too comfortable with the movements. Maybe the first week or two somebody's working with me, their workouts might be an hour or two, but that's fine because that's lots of practice. You're getting the practice in, you're learning. And once you've passed that point of learning how to set everything up, you learn how to do all the movements, then just about every single one of my clients usually actually goes to shorter workouts than I have, because I do a little bit more reps. I do a little bit more volume, depending, especially if I'm taking steroids or not. I might go up to doing 5 sets instead of just doing the standard 3 like what I'm doing now. It just depends on what's going on in my life as well. But in a nutshell, that's how I keep them so short. There's ways to keep it even shorter than that. I'm a big fan of doing single sets till failure. That's fine. You just really got to have somebody with you who knows how to do it. And that's kind of a different, not quite as efficient program, but if you're a busy person, you can do your workout in 10 minutes a day. And you just, literally your entire week of workouts will take a single hour. But it just depends on scheduling, how you want to do things, what your schedule allows, what your body recovery ability is, how advanced you are, what kind of a gym setup you have access to, all these things. Everything kind of comes into play. Something I wanted to mention, it just came across my mind. I'm not sure, I apologize, guys, but 5 or 10 of you send me emails. How come you're not being notified about the YouTube Live? I apologize. I don't have anything whatsoever to do with that. The YouTube Live, it just kind of pops up to some people. Until I get over 1,000 subscribers, I think my YouTube Live is limited to only a group of 20 or 50 people, something along those lines. And it only just kind of randomly goes to whomever. I don't even know how it decides who it shows itself to or notifies. I have no idea. But I do know that until it goes over 1,000 subscribers, that it's a very limited audience for the YouTube Live. So apologies in advance, but I'm at like 820 subscribers now. So it won't be that long until, well, hopefully, I don't like to count my chickens until they're hatched, but till hopefully I'm over 1,000 subscribers, and then we can keep getting this channel bigger and bigger and bigger and keep helping more and more people. I guess I'll just ask you guys now, like I always ask you, please just remember to like, share, subscribe to these videos. Anytime you see one of my videos, even if you don't watch it, drop a little like. I know I don't read the comments, but please remember I am busy. All of these YouTube videos I do for free. Takes up 30 or 40 hours of my week every week. Nobody's paying me to do these. I get nothing from them. I do them to give you guys information. I don't have to do as many as I do. I don't even have to do this at all. I'm doing this to get the information out to the world because I don't like personal trainers. I don't like doctors. I don't like most of these people who supposedly help people and they're completely ignorant of anything which would actually help, which is why I started this channel. So guys, anything y'all able to do to help me out, please share, comment, like, subscribe to these videos. Anytime you see one of my videos, do so. I would really urge you guys, just very narcissistically, to watch my videos as I think they're very good. I try really hard to make them very good. If you guys haven't already, I would urge you again, check out my books. They very comprehensive to the best of my abilities. The one I have coming out soon, I'm very proud of. Should be really good by the time I'm done with it, I hope. Of course, be giving out a lot of free copies of that when it's done, so make sure that you let me know if you want one. And but anyways, I apologize. Still don't have too many questions, but as I said, it's not that big a deal. I'm very low energy today as it is, and I only wanted to keep this going about half an hour today because I'm probably going to go take a nap, actually. It's been a rough couple days. Shit happens. Literally story time. I had a little sewage problem. My bathroom sink, toilet, and everything else completely over flooded when I wasn't even home. So I came home to all that shit everywhere, literally. And the plumber didn't get here till 11 at night. So that was rough. That was a couple days ago. And just a bunch of other stuff's been going on, which has been kind of turning my life upside down. Plus, at the end of the month, I got a couple fun projects and stuff. Just a lot of stuff going on, guys. Just bear in mind, I know most of you guys don't know what I do, but I do a lot. I generally work between 14, 16 hours a day every day, and literally the rest of my time is just spent sleeping and making videos, reading and studying and trying to do my things for myself. Anyways, just so you guys know, when you're going to be all bitchy and complaining about videos or whatever, I mean, come on now. I don't have to be doing these videos, guys. I do it because I try to help you guys out, try to get the word out, to show you how to exercise with no money, how to get healthy through your breathing, and all of these things. These are all very important things that are not talked about. I don't know why people don't understand them. I don't know why people don't talk about them. I don't know why they're not taught in school. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's quite mind-blowing. I mean, soon enough, one of the series I'm going to be starting is called Castle's Common Sense. And this is kind of an ongoing joke with some friends of mine and me, is just about anytime we talk or we hang out. Again, I'm not a horribly social person. I'm kind of isolated, very much an introvert. So I'm not the best at socializing. But whenever we hang out, quite frequently, anything that I think is common sense that just literally everybody knows, apparently no one has ever even heard of. And this is kind of the story of my life, but I mean, it's been an ongoing joke for like a year that I should start a YouTube channel where I just talk about things which I think are common sense, and then look in the comments to see who actually knows what the hell I'm talking about. I don't even know where to begin with examples, guys. I mean, physics for one. I mean, I think most people have a basic understanding of physics, but I'd be very wrong. I think most people have a basic understanding of like how their body works, but no, they don't. I mean, I could keep going down the list. It's not just this kind of stuff. It's everything from books to old movies and references, plays, history. I mean, whatever. I think lots of things are common sense and they're not, and I think it's very strange. And sometimes I go out of my way to kind of pick people's brains. I'll just like randomly come across people or strike up a conversation, and I'll try to like see what they're about and like what they know and what they find to be interesting and stuff. And it's always kind of blows my mind how everybody is identical. Everyone is kind of the same with their interests and what they know and what they don't know. Like nobody has any idea about geography. Everybody's very interested in politics and yet they know nothing about it. Everyone has just very limited, in my opinion, pretty useless knowledge about the world. But I don't know. I'm just going off on a little tangent here. I apologize, guys. it just is always very strange to me how extremely limited people's knowledge are, how people don't read books, how they have no interest in learning about history, they have no interest in planning or creatively thinking or and I know a lot of this obviously comes back to personality differences and cultural upbringings and even IQ levels and stuff, but still, it's a very bewildering world I live in where the things that are popular are popular. Let's just put it that way. It feels like I've been dropped in some kind of a alternate dimension where everything is upside down. The important things are not considered important. The really ridiculously nonsensical things that no one should even care about or look at are suddenly of the utmost importance. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but it just seems to me that everything is completely backwards. I don't particularly understand the way things are going, which is why I'm happy I'm such an isolated person. I love COVID. COVID was fabulous for me. It didn't really change too much about my life, except made my business better, I guess. It made me more creative and secluded me more, which was good or bad, depending how you look at it. Well, I'm a bit sad that there's no questions from you guys today, but then again, I only see two of you guys here. Oh, I got one little pop up here. Brig 20 student in the house. Hey, SK, pleasure. There might be a delay. There's kind of a rainstorm going on here, guys. So if you put questions, just be aware there might be a delay. I apologize. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. What do I think of cables versus dumbbells? It seems cables are safer on joints, tendons, etc. all around. Not wrong, actually. Cables and dumbbells are completely, I don't want to say they're identical, but they're identical depending how you use them. So all a cable does is redirect gravity. That's it. So if I'm doing a dumbbell shrug and I'm just holding the dumbbell in my hand as I would, and you do the 10-degree forward lean, you do your shrug, that is completely 100% identical to if I had a lower cable attachment, I stood directly over it. You can literally see the line of gravity. That's what the cable is. It's a line of gravity. Now, if you use cables like an idiot, you're going to get hurt the same as if you use dumbbells like an idiot. The difference is, I suppose, understanding of how to use things. So the dumbbell is a tool which you can use a lot more unsafe if you don't know how to. So you can just kind of anything you want with a dumbbell and really hurt yourself. With cables, you can't do that because it has a secondary fixed point. You can't just do whatever the hell you want with the thing. So I suppose for fucking retards, dumbbell would be more unsafe. Yeah. But once again, provided you're not using it like an idiot, you're using it with intention, you're using it to line up the line of force with the muscle, you're pulling insertion to origin, you're doing proper biomechanical movements, you're doing them under control, you're not using momentum, which only retards do. I know it's not politically correct, guys, but guess what? I'm not politically correct. And if you don't like it, don't listen to me. Okay. And if I feel like I'm being combative, by the way, if I'm like being a little like snippy this live, it's because this week I've gotten a lot of bullshit about me not being politically correct and me swearing a lot and me not being nice to people and me calling the losers when they're obviously losers. I don't have any problem with this. And anybody who doesn't like the fact that if I see you and you're a loser and I call you a loser, or if I see you and you're fat and I call you fat, you don't like it, that's your fucking problem. That's not my problem. I never said I was a nice person. I'm a person who gets results. I'm a person who efficiently and rapidly gets things done. I'm not somebody who coddles and puts you in a goddamn safe zone and makes you feel comforted and loved, because that is something you do for someone you hate, not someone you love. Someone you love, someone you care about, you give them the ability to become stronger. You don't protect them and make them safe and take away all of the bad elements, because guess what happens when they go out into the world? They get fucking rocked and mentally broken because you're a bad fucking parent or friend or teacher or whatever it is. You got to make children and people in general stronger and braver, not more comfortable. But people don't want to hear that. So I don't care. I will be that one asshole who walks around and calls people. I really don't care if people like me or not. Sorry, guys. Back to this little rant here. Sorry. Also in the gym. I mean, obviously, you guys go to the gym and you guys know what I'm talking about. How many of you go to the gym? All of you, I presume. Most of you probably don't have a home gym. And when you go to the gym, what do you see? A complete and utter lack of any form of giving a shit about doing anything intelligently. You see people holding onto the treadmill for dear life, leaning backwards, walking on. You see people braced against the stairs as they're using the Stairmaster. You see people swinging everything that they can with momentum, not targeting muscle groups, damaging their spines, incline bench press for chest. Who's that stupid? I could keep going down the list, guys. People are dumb. That's what it is. People are dumb, and people who are not dumb, they get better. And that's the way that the world works. I have never in my life been able to take somebody who's an idiot and who doesn't want to learn and help them. That's called pearls before swine, and I walk away in that situation. I've never been able to take somebody who thinks they know everything, and I've never been able to help them. And this is the vast majority of the world that we live in. This is why I only help people who come to me for help, and I do not go out of my way to help people anymore. I spent a lot of time stressing myself out, causing myself a lot of anxiety to attempt to help people, and all I got was, upset, emotional, stabbed in the back, and time wasted. So I don't do it anymore. So I have a YouTube channel here where you guys can watch it until I piss you off, and then you can leave. But I'm here to help. My channel is here to help, regardless of whether you think I sound like an asshole or I talk like an asshole. I don't care. My actions hopefully speak louder than my words. And my words, unfortunately for you guys, while they might hurt some of you, they are true. So get the fuck over it. I can't help people who don't want to live in reality. Those kinds of people, you're fucked. If you want to live in a world where you think that there's fucking 90 different genders and you can be a tree if you feel like it, you're fucked. You belong in an institution. You are not a sane human being, and you should not be going around proselytizing your views to trying to make other people call you a tree person or whatever the fuck is wrong with you. I'm not that guy. If you come up to me and you tell me your life is great and there's nothing wrong with you, and I look at you and you're 200 pounds overweight, you can't fucking breathe, and you got no money in the bank, I'm going to tell you what's up. You're a fucking fat, useless loser who needs to change your fucking life. And is it my opinion? Sure, it could be my opinion. Maybe that person is perfectly happy not being able to breathe, and they're gonna die 30 years earlier. They're gonna have a miserable existence where nobody likes them and they serve no valuable use. Maybe they're very happy. Maybe I have a jaded opinion. I don't think I do. I think we should all be trying to be better. We should all try to help each other, although that's a lot harder nowadays because, as I said, nobody actually wants help anymore. Everybody thinks that they know everything. So you guys who's listening to this, if you're still listening to this anyways, I know I was ranting a lot today, you all know what you have to do. You have to get rid of your egos. You have to be willing to take small steps. You have to be willing to make a rough draft. You have to be willing to suck at something initially. You have to understand that whenever you begin anything, it doesn't matter if it's studying, a new job, socializing, I don't know, whatever your personal thing is, stop putting it off. Have the balls to look at it. Literally, just look at it. Don't leave it in the fog out there. You don't know what it is. No, look at your problem. Name your problem. What is your problem? Name it. And then give yourself steps small enough that you'll do them so you can overcome it. Same thing with your exercise. You think you know exercise? You think your exercise is perfect? You think your meal is perfect? You think your food, your sleep, everything is perfect? There's no way in hell it is. Mine's not. I don't think I have my exercise perfect. I think that they're a lot better than most of you guys' biomechanically perfect exercises, but they're not perfect. I still practice constantly, keep a very mindful eye on myself. I don't just go through the motions. My food is always needs to be dialed in more. I can always learn more about myself. Currently, I'm educating myself thoroughly about the microbiome, something I thought I knew a lot about. Turns out I didn't know that much about it. So now I'm educating myself more about it. All of these things. Every time I have to start a new project, I have to go in there going, oh yeah, well, you're good at so many things. This should be easy for you too. And every time it's a slap in the face when it's not. And I have to every time drop the damn ego or else I won't begin it. And the same goes true for everybody here. So all of you, You have to be working. You have to be making yourself more valuable. You have to be doing things to improve your health, your money situation, your family, and your friendships. You have to have these kinds of things to be a human. It is necessary. Stop spending time with losers. Stop spending time with time wasters. If somebody's sad and depressing and you're bored to be around them, don't spend time with them. Delete social media from your phone. Stop using it so much. Stop eating so much fast food, sugar food, processed foods. Start walking in the sun more. Start leaving your phone at home sometimes. Turn your phone off before bed. Don't touch it for 2 hours after the morning and you wake up. All of these little things make you a better human being, even though maybe they don't sound like it. All of these things will make you better, a more true version of yourself. Now, I don't see any more questions, guys, and I know this one was a bit more of a rant, but that's on you. Y'all didn't put any questions. Next time I'll have some stuff prepared to talk about, just in case there's not any questions, but just so you know, same thing. I'll be doing this next week. I got 2 or 3 fun podcasts this week, a couple fun new videos. I'll keep adding to the exercise library, and I'll keep everybody updated with everything. As always, if I can ever help anybody, just please don't reach out in the comments. If you actually want my help, send me an email. It's in the description below. If you're afraid of sending me an email, go to my Etsy store, spend $1, $5, buy one of my books. It's just like me. I wrote the damn thing. If you guys want coaching, please just email me. Tell me you want some coaching. Most people only get coaching from me for a month to 3 months. They learn everything they need to learn, and then they're done with me. Most people spend about $400 to $800 a month for online coaching from me. Just depends if you want to do 1 or 2 days a week. It's up to you guys. I mean, in-person coaching, just so you guys know, it is only available if you're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That is the only place I do in-person coaching. Very few exceptions to that. So anyways, that's it for me today, guys, and I'll see you all next week. You guys got 7 days to make your life better. Plan on it. Plan on it. Do it. No one's coming to do it for you. I'm not. I give you the information. I can't make you study it. I can't make you read it, take notes on it, memorize it, or practice it. That's on you. Everybody, have a great Sunday. It's nice.